Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome back to the second part of IPC. Now I'm going to explain to you the analysis of IPC operations in today's technology. What we mean here is we are going to look at some situations in our everyday life, and we are going to relate what are the operations of IPC, the real operations of IPC that happens in those situations. The first one involves the activity of withdrawing money at the ATM machine. Okay, so when we withdraw money at the ATM machine, we as a user or human, we do many activities such as we insert our card in the card reader, we type our PIN number, we choose the transactions, the choices offered to us there, and also we click yes and no, okay, for some of the activities. So when we are going to analyze the IPC operations, we are not looking at the activities of human, but we are actually going to explain what are the activities done by the computer itself. So those activities are what we call the IPC operations, involve 4 operations as we have discussed earlier. So when we analyze the IPC operations, we have to state the specific things or data that actually involve, or the specific process that actually happens. Okay, so for example, during input, the computer, or we mean here the ATM machine, will accept the data stored in the debit or credit card, which is read by the ATM card reader. So that is what we mean by data there, data which is stored in debit card or credit card. So another example of input operation is the computer will accept data such as PIN number, transaction type that we choose, and the amount of money that entered by us through the keypad. Okay, so accepting all this data is comes under the operations of input. After operation input, okay, the computer will do operation process. Okay, in process, some of the things that will happen there is the computer or the ATM machine will have to check whether the PIN number that we entered match our data which is stored in our card. Okay, that is one process. Second process is the computer will check whether there is sufficient balance in our account. And another example of a process is computer will update or minus or deduct the user's account balance after the money is withdrawn. So the process of deducting here involve arithmetical operations which is done by the CPU. All the processes will be done by the CPU. The next operation is output. Okay, during output, the computer will produce things for us to see. For example, in ATM machine processes, the computer will print the receipt of the transaction made. Okay, and then also the computer will dispense the money through the cash dispenser, so we can take the money out. Storage involve the computer saves data into the computer for further use. So here we are going to say specifically the computer saves the user's account balance. That is one of the information that will be saved. Okay, the computer will save the user's account balance after the money is withdrawn. So that is one example of how we analyze the IPC operations in our everyday life activities. Thank you.